Good morning, friends. I am on bright and early. I don't think I've been on this early in years. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and link right here in the comments. Say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I always love to know like what states we're all in. I love those lives where it's like we cover like all 50 states plus some continents. So make sure to comment hello and let me know where you're at. And if you've never seen one of my tutorials before, go ahead and hashtag newbie in the comments. My name is Rhea. I do these, Rhea Hope on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Pinterest and TikTok. And that's actually my real name too, so it doesn't feel weird to say that. But I do these hair and makeup tutorials today, so that's what we're gonna do. So super excited. I'm gonna do my pre-makeup routine. Hi, Tai Tai. We're gonna do my pre-makeup routine and my makeup and my hair. So it's gonna be a long live. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're in for the long haul. Just kidding. So I have done nothing on my face besides wake up, brush my teeth, and wash my face with cleanser and water. Dried my face off, so now we're ready. So the very first thing that I do in the morning, and like I said, I don't normally do this live. I usually do this in my bathroom, so I had to remember to bring my eye cream in with me. This is the Unique eye cream, and it's phenomenal. I was actually on their test group, so I use about that much. Cover my tip of my finger. I was actually on their test group when they were launching this product because they wanted to see results with presenters. So ring fingers, and then you're gonna dab like that and then blend like this. Massage in. I do up into this little area because that's where I get a lot of darkness, and I roll my eyes up so I get real close to those under eyes, and then I apply on my eyelids, crow's feet, and then whatever's left I do laugh lines, forehead. So like I was saying, while we wait for this to absorb, the eye cream, when they sent it to us, we weren't allowed to use anything else with it. No other skincare, not even Unique's other skincare items. Like, had to wash your face with just cleanser and that's it. Like, I couldn't use rose water, I couldn't use my Uplift beauty oil, nothing. And we had to take photos before and after. I'm sorry, yes, before the trial started and then after. But we had to take photos every morning and every night in the same spot at the same time of day. So the sun was still the same, you know? And my results, when I first heard that we couldn't use anything with it, I was like, okay. I doubt I'm gonna have like really great results. Like, it's just eye cream, like, okay. And I had been getting good results with Unique's like skincare, so I was happy with what I was getting. So fast forward 30 days, I delivered my photos, and I put that first day and the last day together, and I was like shook. I was like, holy cow. It had healed my dark circles and my fine lines tenfold than what they were, and even more so than any other eye cream I've ever tried, even like a really, really expensive one. You guys probably know the brand. They are also a skincare MLM. I used that for like a year and a half and was like, I couldn't tell you if it was working or not, but this gave me 30 days and I was like, jaw dropped. So if you have dark circles, heavy set under eyes, fine lines, dark eyelids, I started using this on my eyelids probably like 4 or 5 months ago. One of you guys actually told me that you were doing it, and I was complaining about how I have darker eyelids, and you're like, use it on that. And I finally am seeing how like just soft all of this looks. Hands down, best product you can buy yourself. Merry Christmas to you. Get the Unique eye cream. It's under Targeted on my website, uniqueproducts.com, and then it's going to be under skincare. And then under the skincare area, it's under Targeted. I believe we have a search bar now. I've had the search bar for actually a year because I was in their testing group. It's great, let me tell you. I didn't know that they had launched it to the rest of the world. So if you have access, it's called the Uology eye cream. Okay, type that in. Yes, upper lip, really good for that. What's that pregnancy thing called where you get like the shadow? One of my girlfriends had that, and I gave it to her. I also gave it to my brother. We just have hereditary dark circles, and I was telling him about this, and he was like, could I use that? Even though I'm a boy? I'm like, yes, you can use this. So I gave it to him for his under eyes. So phenomenal. So if your husband has dark circles, you can just like put this on. Don't worry about it. Not saying you have dark circles. All right, so after my eye cream, then I usually come on here and we say, good morning, da, 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 da. Actually, no, I lied. I usually don't do the setting spray with you guys either. Man, tripping you guys off. So after I do my eye cream, I usually come to my office and I get dressed. And now I'm gonna go in with my setting spray. And yes, that's how much I do every day. I go hog wild with this stuff. And normally I don't like need a fan because this is usually what I'm just like getting dressed. Melasma, yes, thank you. Usually I'm just like getting dressed and, you know, drinking my coffee and prepping for my day. So this is the next step. Yes, pregnancy mask, exactly. 19-year-old daughter needs to start using it. Kathy, definitely snag this for her. Absolutely. So one jar will last me about, I want to say 3 to 4 months, maybe 4 to 5, depending on how much you're using on your finger. So it lasts quite a while. And now the other eye creams that are on the market, for example, this other brand I'm talking about, their eye cream is $174, I believe it is. And I know this because I've paid that amount. This is less than $60. And you get better and faster results with it. It's called the Unique Eye Cream. It's underneath my website right here, underneath the skincare. It's underneath the targeted section. This is a phenomenal gift for you, yourself, your daughter, like you were saying. Super, super good. Okay, so eye cream's on. Now I use my setting spray. So why I do setting spray before I do my primer is because my setting spray is going to cap off your creases, your pores, all over your face, because this is going to create almost like a layer, like almost like primer, but in a spray. So this is really, I know, right, Carrie? I like couldn't muster it. Especially when you don't get fast results, you're like, what did I just pay for? But I was desperate at that time, and thank God Unique has affordable eye cream. I know, right? Bathe in it for that price. Okay, so eye cream on, setting spray on, and now once this feels dry, and you'll know when the eye cream, excuse me, when the eye cream feels dry, because it feels like a firming effect, not a tightening, not uncomfortable, but just like, it's, excuse me, it's absorbed. And then the setting spray, also, you obviously will know when it's dry because you won't feel wet. I am early. I know. Oh, nice. Okay, Michelle. Yes, you are so welcome. You're a few weeks in. Awesome. Erin, make sure you take your before and after photos too. All right, so setting spray is on. And now we go in with our mattifying face primer. So mattifying face primer, I'll show you how much I normally do, about that much, and that's kind of a lot too. So what I like to do with my primer is I'll take it on my finger and I will dot it around my face. I haven't had my coffee this morning, so bear with me. It's on its way here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Then I'll take whatever's left on my fingers. And if you're not applying your primer this way, you're doing it wrong. And I jokingly say that because you want your face to be very much covered in primer. You want all of this to be capping your creases, your fine lines, your pores, and then take your hands and like press this in. Just like that, okay? And now we wait. Good morning from Memphis, awesome. I always wanted to go there. So mattifying face primer is amazing because this helps to mattify your face, meaning that it controls oil, controls dryness. It also helps to fill in all of your creases and your pores. So when you put foundation on, it sits nicely on top of it. I always compare it to like painting a wall. Before you paint your wall, you prime your wall, right? So to do that, you need a good primer. So this is my favorite. I love it because it has no silicone in it, so it's not going to dry out your skin, and a lot of people are allergic to silicone. So there's none of that in it, which most mattifying face primers have that, and this does not. I use, like you saw, that amount, and I feel like this really allows my foundation to look more fuller coverage, look softer on my skin, all of that. So really important step to make sure you're doing before your foundation. But you do want to wait, and this is why I never do this on live. You need to wait like 3 to 5-ish minutes for this to settle into your fine lines, creases, and pores. But I'm going to take advantage of this time and answer your guys' questions if you have any. So new house is good. We picked out our flooring and our couch yesterday for upstairs. We're going to go today. That's why I'm so early. We're going to go over there after Ryan gets home from the kids' school. He's volunteering today in Royce's class for their Thanksgiving party. So we're going to go up there and measure doors to get our door order in. And yeah, super. It's coming along. It's a long process. What coffee do I drink? I usually do like a vanilla latte, iced, with oat milk or almond milk, depending on what they have. Thank you. Cool. I need my coffee for anything. I know I usually do. So I usually go with Ryan to drop off the kids. And then we get coffee and then I come home and then I start my day. That's why I'm never live this early, but he got to volunteer in her class this morning. So I'm on my own. So my assistant's bringing my coffee in when she comes in. And I'm like, every car that passes by, she better get here. I am not going to let my hair grow. I'm actually going to cut it at my next, excuse me. Sorry, that's so annoying. I'm going to cut my hair at my next hair appointment, which is next week. Super excited. I'm not going to tell you how short I'm going to cut it, but I'm over this. It's driving me crazy. It's a crime not to prime. Amen, sister friend. I am not hosting Thanksgiving. We hosted Thanksgiving, was that last year? And props to moms, props to you if you're a host. Holy cow, that's a lot of work. Just cleaning your house and like prepping and baking and like, woo! Not for the lighthearted. Nope. And Ryan comes from a huge family. Like we had Royce's, we had like a little birthday dinner with her. We weren't going to do a party because we were taking her to Legoland. And so we went to a restaurant and I only invited immediate. Like I was very like strict on it. I had to send a few apologies that they weren't invited. 34 people with Ryan and I, immediate family. And again, that's like being strict. 34 people. So we run in a pack. Those Colemans don't mess around. When do you hope to be in the new house? Probably like March. It's funny because when we first bought the house, we were like January, and then I was like February, and now I'm like March. So probably like March-ish, but yeah. Just on all my skincare. Oh my gosh, Linda, you need to get to it. There are bundles, yes, but the bundles are subscription. It's the only subscription we have on our website. And they are through the skincare. It kind of works out if you're like a diehard. I have mine on a subscription and you can like adjust. You don't need me to do it, like, which is nice. You have full control and it's very easy over how fast it comes. I believe your choices are 3, 4, 6 months, I want to say. Don't quote me on that, but I know you get the options on how fast your subscriptions come. So check that out. It's under Uology. But going off of that, the Uology bundles are free shipping and discounted. So it's kind of worth it because you get the discount and you're going to buy it anyway at some point. So might as well have it on a subscription, right? And I believe you get an email being like your thing is going to ship. So I believe you can push it back too. But you can set all that up on uniqueproducts.com underneath skincare. He is a good dad. He loves being a dad. Never thought he would be a stay-at-home dad, but he does it well. You're growing your hair out? Nice. Unique, or Launch has some biotin hair gummies that are fabulous. You should check those out. Do I already know what the next bundle is? I do know. I know all of the bundles. I know all the bundles, but I am sworn to secrecy. But I will say that if you guys have DM'd me and is like, I'm going to buy this, I've not told you not to buy it, but I've told you like, oh yeah, that's a good idea soon. But a lot of you guys have messaged me and like, am I going to waste my money if this is going to be on sale later? And no. So you guys are going to get me in trouble. Stop asking. I do every year. Would I wear taffeta and pressed powder if I wear taffeta and foundation? Most likely. If taffeta is like a perfect match, then yes, that's what I would do. But if it's a little bit light for you, I would do the shade Linen if you need it to be a little bit darker. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, Carrie. That's so hard. Yeah, right. Always the husband side that has all the people, right? The new house is here in San Diego. Oh, wow. That's a big family. Sorry. My favorite perfume out of Uniques is the Passionately Yours. It's the purple bottle. That one's my favorite. Awesome, Jamie. I'll message you. Oh my gosh, 80 people. That's craziness. All right, so now that I've let my primer sit and settle, now let's use our setting spray. All right, so what this is gonna do is this is going to set our primer. So I do setting spray, primer, setting spray, and it's gonna be such a game changer with how your makeup looks, I assure you, and it's worth the time. And usually I don't like just sit here while I do this. Usually I'm like getting dressed or making the kids breakfast or like doing my morning routine, so it really doesn't feel like a big deal to do the setting spray, primer, setting spray. So like I said, the setting spray is gonna like seal up your skin. The primer evens out your skin, caps your creases, fine lines, and pores, lets your foundation sit on it softly. And then setting your primer is going to set your primer and also make your skin not feel like, you know when you put primer on and you feel like slick? This kind of takes that away and also adds just another layer of protection for your skin to make your makeup look that much better. So, game changer for me. I promise you, you will not be disappointed if you try that. Yes, we are going to be moving probably like around in March. If you guys missed the whole debacle, I did a whole spiel on it on my Instagram. So if you want to watch all of that, I have it all saved. If you go to my Instagram, which is Rhea Hope, I have it all saved to the highlight. The Coleman Country Manor. That's what we're going to call it. All right, so now once this dries, then we can do our foundation. I feel like I have a hair. Those invisible hairs are so annoying. My favorite perfume not Unique is probably the, what's it called? YSL? Is that how you say it? I don't know the name of it though, but it's kind of expensive, so. That's what I want. The setting spray, definitely a good thing to get. All of the products I'm using are all available right here on my website, uniqueproducts.com/RheaHope, or you could just go to RheaHope.com. And if you need to be color matched, just comment color match down below and I can give you a full recommendation on what products to use, in what order, and all of that. So make sure to comment color match if you haven't tried the foundation yet. Thanks. My hoodie is from Pink Lily, which I have the link to my necklace, my rings, my hoodie up in the link above the video, or like the description. All right, guys, I think we're ready. See why I don't do this on live every day? All right, so now that that's done, now we're gonna take our foundation and shake that up. A lot of moving and grooving. So the more you shake it, the better the coverage. It makes it more like a thicker consistency, so that's really important if you are struggling with that. I use the mattifying face primer. I have naturally oily prone skin, but I do recommend the mattifying face primer to everyone who doesn't have dry skin. If you have dry skin, I would use the hydrating face primer. Other than that, do the mattifying. Even if you're a combination, even if you're like dry and oily, because there's no silicone in it, so it's not gonna dry you out if you have dry skin. Got it, finally. Invisible hair, driving me nuts. All right. The bundle right now is any eyeshadow of the new mini palettes, any eyeliner, and any eyeshadow brush. So you get those three things, plus you can do the upgrade to include 2 of these. I'm actually gonna use 2 of them plus a liquid eyeshadow to show you guys how these can be used with your other products you may already have in your kits, in your makeup stack. The new foundation's so good. So good. That's what we're going to use today. I'm going to use it in the shade Lace. So once you've shaken it up, use your kabuki brush. And you're going to apply like that-ish much. And then I like to move this around my skin immediately. It has a way of like setting, but it doesn't set into like a dry powder finish or anything like that. It just simply sets. It's the coolest thing ever, and it has flower extract and sodium hyaluronic in it, so it's going to be plumping and hydrating your skin while you're wearing it, so you never feel like your makeup or your skin looks dull or just looks like bland. It just simply looks super soft and really natural. This is the best foundation, hands down. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sherry. Praying you have a good surgery. The bundle is only around until Sunday, while supplies last. So if one of the palettes is low in stock, it's going to sell out. So definitely do not wait on that. This foundation is phenomenal. It is so good. It's good for dry skin. It's good for oily skin. It's good for all types of skin. Look at that coverage. Doesn't that just simply take away the redness, take away any discolorations, hide any blemishes? Such phenomenal coverage immediately. Like, I love the fact that I don't have to like do triple, quadruple layers to immediately get satisfaction with my makeup. Also, I love that it doesn't look like it's sitting on my skin, doesn't look cakey, doesn't look powdery, doesn't look like anything. And then what I like to do is I like to go in with just like a teeny bit more and apply it with my damp blending buds, which I showed you in my tutorial yesterday how to make these damp. So you just squeeze them underneath running water, turn the water off, and then squeeze them until no water is falling, then they're ready to use. So why I like to do this part now, this is going to be a really good and game changer for your makeup look if you have fine lines, creases, or pores, because it's going to compress the makeup down into place, making it look really smooth. Yes, this is the new Serum Plus foundation in the shade Lace that I'm using, and I applied it first with the Kabuki brush, which is also from Unique under Tools, and then I'm going in with the blending buds, and these are my favorite. All right, so now that we've applied our foundation, fast and easy peasy, now we're going to go in with a concealer. So this concealer is called the Skin Solution Concealer, and this is the shade Organza. Why this is so phenomenal is it has caffeine and peptides infused in it, so it's going to be not only healing for fine lines and dark circles, but it also is going to prevent your under eyes from looking crepey or cakey or too heavy, and you don't have to use the amount I used. You can simply do a dot here, and blend in. I prefer this amount. I love having that super full coverage under eye, and I love how just bright and tight this makes my under eye look. Isn't that amazing? Such good coverage. My hoodie is from Pink Lily. You can use my code RHEA20 to save on it, and I have the link saved in the title of this video for your shopping pleasure. So if my shade is Chiffon, what shade should I get in concealer? I would do Taffeta for you, Carrie. Yay, Jamie, I can't wait to match you. All right, so there we have our concealer on. And then now we're gonna go in with our Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. So why I love this product. So this is going to, and we're gonna take a dry beauty blender and we're gonna spritz it with our setting spray. Now why I love this product. This is going to act as a highlighter, and it's also going to act as a an absorber for any oils or any greasiness that moves our foundation around or anything like that. So this absorbs all of that. So instead of our makeup looking shiny, greasy, oily, any of that, it'll simply be absorbed into this product. All right, and then once you've applied that, this is called baking, which is essentially just using a lot of product. But if you wanted to use less, you can, and you can use it on a fan brush, you could use it on a duster brush, but I don't bake that long. I just simply will apply just a little bit, or apply it for a little bit, and then sweep away with the fan brush, just like that. All right, so now that we have our setting powder on, which absorbed any oil, now we're gonna go in with our pressed powder in the shade Taffeta, and I'm gonna apply it on our my kabuki brush. This is actually not from Unique. And then apply it down the neck like this, and then tap, tap, tap. And this is going to not only absorb any other oils from moving around, but it's gonna even out our skin tone and make it look even more fuller coverage. So just like so, and here I've only done one side of my face so you could really see the difference. See how it totally like evens out my complexion? I don't look washed out or pale versus that side. Isn't that crazy? Pressed powder is phenomenal. And this pressed powder has shea butter and vitamin E infused in it. Yay! She lives. I got a small today. Oh, I'm so excited. Hold on. That is the biggest coffee ever. I forget what I was saying. But this pressed powder is amazing. Huge difference, right? I love that it makes my skin look so buttery soft. And this pressed powder, if I didn't mention, I might have, has shea butter and vitamin E infused in it. So it's silky, soft, but it's not cream based. It's not a creamy powder. It's a straight powder, but it's so good, like this coffee. Cheryl, I would do the shade Bisque. Just making sure I didn't miss any comments. Okay, so now that we have our coverage on, so that's foundation, concealer, and powders. Now we're going to use our contour. We're going to do our beachfront bronzer with our tapered blusher brush. Tap, swirl in, and now I'm going to go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth. And apply just like so. And this is going to warm up our complexion. It's also going to make our makeup match even better. It does so much for the overall finished look of our makeup. And it's so easy to use. Good morning. It's so easy to use because this is going to warm up our complexion like this. And it makes our makeup match even better because it's going to add those shadows that are natural looking to our skin. And this brush is so stinking easy. So this, you're gonna squeeze, run down the sides of your nose. And why I love this brush is it's tapered and fluffed perfectly to fit right in that hollow. So it's not too big so you get your contour everywhere. It fits perfectly in those areas. So you don't ever feel like you need to blend it out or fix it or use a powder to make it smaller. It just simply does its job. And that's called the tapered blusher brush. It's on my website right there under tools. Carrie, you should. All right, so now for blush, we're gonna do the shade Sisterly because it's my favorite. I love that this illuminizes my cheeks, adds color to my skin without making me feel overdone. And it has this really pretty sheen that makes our skin look so dewy and hydrated and glowy. Isn't that pretty? And it's not like intense, it's not overdone. And I use the setting powder brush. All right, and then last thing for our face is our highlight. We're gonna do the Touch a la Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly. This is our highlight, and we're gonna pop that on the highest parts of our cheekbones, bridge and tip of the nose, and Cupid's bow. And this gives us that glowy, dewy look too. So pretty. Unique is the best. All right, so now for brows. I'm still out of my brow sculpting pencil, so I'm gonna use the old school one. But I will say that the new brow pencil, I have been seeing phenomenal results. Just like when we were talking about our concealer, the brow pencil has argan oil, the new brow sculpting pencil. Not this one, the other one that I have been using for the last couple months. has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it, so it makes your brow hair grow while you're using it. And I was a little skeptical because I was like, I don't know, I've never used anything on my brow, so I wasn't sure like what that would look like for me. And I was actually really impressed because you are applying it right on top of the brow hair, so it's being very intentional on where the growth is. So I've noticed a lot of healthy hairs throughout like the main part of my brow. So my brows have been actually looking like really fluffy and healthier, and a few of you guys have even noticed saying your brows look a little different, but in a good way. And that is all thanks to the brow sculpting pencil because of those things. So if you have really sparse eyebrows, I really encourage you to try the brow products, which are the brow pomade and powder duo. So if you prefer powder and pomade, you could do that. But if you prefer a pencil, you can do the pencil. Both of them have those same amazing healing ingredients. Jamie, I would probably do the pomade and powder in the shade Blonde, depending on your hair color, of course. I feel like that's the easiest thing to use for most people because of how small the brush is. So it's like it lines up really perfect and easy for doing your brows. All right, for eyeliner, this is what comes in the bundle. So some of you guys were asking what the bundle was. This week's bundle is any eyeliner, which we're going to use the shade Perfect, and that comes in the bundle. And it also comes in the Eye Essential bundle too. I don't want you guys to ever forget about that bundle. It's always available on our website. It is such a great bundle to get as a gift for somebody because it has everything they need for their eyes. It's honestly like, that's what, I hope none of my siblings are watching, but that's what I'm getting all my sisters because I get to choose a liquid eyeshadow, a mascara, and an eyeliner, and I believe an eyeshadow brush too, if you do the upgrade, if that's what I'm remembering correctly. But you get a ton of eye products, and everyone loves eyeshadow. I did the Serum Plus foundation today. Doesn't look good? Do you have eyebrow mascara or eyebrow? Do you have eyebrow mascara? Oh, like a gel? No, but our brow pencil, the sculpting pencil, actually has gel infused in it. So you don't need a gel on top of it. So it's like a 2-for-1. Yeah, it's definitely takes a minute to get used to for the new pencil because it's a little bit different of a design. But once you get the hang of it, you love it. All right, so now for eyes. I'm going to do 2 palettes. I'm going to do these 2, which, like I said, in the upgraded holiday special, you can do 2 plus an eyeshadow brush. So you got all 3 of these things. That looks really wrong. You can get all 3 of these things in the holiday special. So I'm going to show you guys how to use them with a liquid eyeshadow, which is on sale in the holiday special. I'm sorry, it's not. On sale in the Eye Essential bundle. Okay, so I'm glad I entertained myself. All right, good morning. All right, so we're gonna take the blending brush. There's nothing on this one. And I'm gonna take the palette Humble, which is these 3 colors. And like I said, these palettes are amazing and they're only available in the holiday special till Sunday. That's it. And then they're gone forever. So don't miss out on this. Okay, so now we're going to go in and we're going to go in with Humble. And I'm going to apply into the cap because I want this darker color to look really soft on. So we're going to very light-handedly begin to apply this into the crease on both sides. Just like so. But this palette is so perfect for traveling, or if you're kind of a less is more kind of gal. Really, really good little bundle. I'm going to switch my brush actually. This bundle is called the Holiday Special. If you go to my website, rayahope.com, click Shop Beauty, or go to right here, linked in the comments, click on Holiday Special. That's where you're going to find it. All right, so we're going to dust this on, and then I'm going to grab a liner brush, and this is the palette called Humble. It's really, really pretty. I've done a tutorial using every single palette, so if you're not sure which palette you want, you can watch the replay on the last couple days. I've done each one. I am early today. Good morning. So definitely watch the replays on that. But the holiday special, you can choose 2 of these, plus get any eyeshadow brush that I'm using. All right, so now we did that color in the Humble, and then now I'm going to switch up a brush, and I'm going to grab this shade from Sociable, which is really, really pretty. So this is the other palette, and I'm going to grab that color. And I'm going to apply this in the outside corner. You're so sweet. But this is a really, really good bundle to snag if you love eyeshadow. Or if you're shopping for like your niece, your daughter, your aunt, your grandma, anyone in your life that loves makeup, loves eyeshadow, these are really good little palettes to get. Plus they come with the eyeshadow brush, so you can make like a really cute little goodie bag with these. But like I said, after Sunday, these are gone. All right, so now that we've applied that color in the outside corner, which is gonna kind of give us like this purple hue, and use an empty brush. Sweep away. Oh, thanks, Carrie. Hope your mom's doing better. Okay, so now that we have our Sociable on, now we're going to go in with our liquid eyeshadow. And this is in the shade Reverent. This is my favorite liquid eyeshadow ever. It is so pretty on. I have ranted and raved about this product since it launched like a year ago, or maybe even over a year ago. These do not crease, as these don't either, because there's primer infused in these, but they're crease proof, smudge proof, and look at how pretty that color is. It's like almost like a metallic. It just makes your eyes gleam. It is so pretty. This is my color of choice for my mom who's in her 50s. I feel like it just makes her eyes pop without overpowering. Oh, dang it, I'm so sorry, Carrie. And it's just so, so pretty. So inner corner, and then work to the outer corner. And I don't want to apply it on that area because that's where we did that really pretty purple. So we're using the cream brush to kind of blend that through. And tap this on just like this, and this will just blend it out ever so gently. But aren't those such pretty colors? And then we'll blend. Okay. That's a fun eye look. All right, eyes are done. So now let's set our makeup. All right, set your makeup, and setting your makeup, like we had talked about with the setting spray, primer setting spray, is just as important. This can add moisture into your foundation, helping it to expand, look so much more natural on. It's going to be really, really important to make sure that you're doing. So if you haven't started using your setting spray, this is your hint to do so. So if you missed it, I did from the very beginning of the tutorial, I showed you guys how to apply your eye cream. We did our pre-makeup routine together, which is setting spray, primer, setting spray. We did our foundation. We talked about coverage. and all of the fun stuff. And then we showed you guys 2 of the palettes. Make sure that you comment color match down below if you need any help picking out your products. And I will message you a recommendation happily. And now let's do our lashes. So first things first is your lash primer. Just like your face, it's a crime not to prime. This is not only going to make your lashes look longer, but it also is hydrating your lashes, which will in turn help them to grow. So this is a really important step. So base of the lash all the way up. Just like that. And then now we're going to go in with the, yes, if you don't have the eye cream, get it. Amen to that. Now we're going to go in with the Twisted Mascara. Speaking of how to get your lashes to grow, this mascara has been a game changer in my life. I use our Esteem Lash Serum, which is our lash growth serum. I use it every single night before bed, and it's only like $25. But during the day, I wear the Twisted Mascara. Now, the Twisted Mascara, the one that I'm using right now, has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So not only does it make your lashes grow, but look at how long and pretty those lashes are. Isn't that great? And my lashes didn't used to be like this. They used to be very short and stubby. And so watching my own results with these products has just been so much fun. I was going to say amazing and fun at the same time, and I chose fun. But it has been pretty amazing watching how long they've gotten with the use of these. So the Twisted Mascara is smudge resistant, is water resistant. I've never had it run on myself, and I've never seen it give me like raccoon eyes or anything like that. Yes, I will definitely do a repeat on the eyeshadow. All right, and then it comes with this little wand on top, which is really good at getting those harder to reach eyelashes. And if you have really short lashes, what you could do is you can actually start with the little wand and then do the big wand after. Okay. And then now, just for some extra pizzazz, we're going to go in with our 4D mascara, which has our fibers infused in it. And this just gives your lashes so much volume. And you get to choose either one of these mascaras in the Eye Essential bundle. So there's 2 sales on my website right now. There's the Holiday Special or the Eye Essential bundle. I do both. It's a huge money saver. And you get a ton of products for that. So eyes, before I finish off my makeup look, we did the Holiday Mini Palette. We did Sociable. We did this color on the outside corner. And we did Humble, which is another mini palette, and we did this color in the crease. And then we did the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent on the lid. So all super easy to do. And now for lips, we're going to do my favorite lipstick combination, which we're going to start off with the lip liner in Polite. It's retractable, it's creamy, it's smudge proof. These are the best. Ooh, that's a good question. Crepe. I think I would do velour for crepe. Okay, so now we're gonna line our lips. And I love these lip liners so much because they prevent any creasing from happening with your lips. So like they help to prevent any bleeding. And they glide on. And then I love to fill in my whole lip with this. Because these are smudge proof. You're so welcome. Because these are smudge proof, these are going to hold on your lipstick. But what you can also do is if you have to wear a mask for a long time throughout the day, you can just do your lip liner in place of lipstick and have a gorgeous lip look that you don't have to be worried about it coming off or like anything like that throughout the day because these stay on. All right, so now we're gonna top it with my lipstick. That's my favorite, in the shade Well To Do. Oh yeah, they glide on. These actually remind me a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury lip liners, which are like $26, and these are only $19. And then use your finger. Blend, blend, blend. And then lip gloss. We're going to do the shade Lonesome, which is this really pretty, it looks more pink than it's on. It's like more of a nude when it's on. And that's my favorite lipstick combination. So to repeat, the lip liner was Polite, the lipstick was Well To Do, and the lip gloss was Lonesome. So that's my favorite lipstick combination. I hope you guys enjoyed that makeup tutorial. I'm going to plug in my flat iron really fast. And we're gonna do our hair wrap real quick. So I'm gonna use the Le Duo by Launch. Yeah, if I like drink my my coffees and stuff like that, I'll reapply my lipstick, or I'm sorry, I'll reapply my lip gloss. But I feel like I only reapply like maybe, I don't know, 1 to 2 times a day, if that. All right, so for my hair, I'm gonna show you guys, if you're like me and you can't stand your hair on the back of your neck, this is what you need to do. First off, I start with the Style Revival, and I always do, even if my hair is clean. And I start with this because this is a dry shampoo, but it's also a texturizer, so it makes your hair voluminous and absorbs any oil. So it really, really helps, especially if you have thin hair or if you have oily hair. This is my favorite. Style Revival. Yes, I'm going to upload my full makeup look to my looks tab, which is right there. And then all of my hair products that I'm going to be sharing are all available on that link. And you could use the code FESTIVE to save. All right, so dry shampoo on. And then what I like to do is mist my hair real fast with the Miracle Spray. This is a heat protectant. And I typically just do like the top layer, because that's where most of my heat goes. And then I'll brush through my hair to make sure that there's no like crimped hairs before we apply heat. My necklaces are from Harper & Pine. I went ahead and left you guys the link and the discount code up above. All right, so for this, we're gonna focus our efforts on the sides of our heads. So this is the Le Duo flat iron. This is hands down my favorite. It curls my hair the fastest and the easiest, especially for my hair length. I feel like when my hair was a little bit shorter, I really liked the Le Rev. But now that my hair is a little bit longer, I find that this is just super fast and super easy. Look at that. This is the Le Duo Flat Iron by Launch. And again, it's 30% off right now if you use the code FESTIVE on my website right there in the link. Now, if you aren't sure if you're shopping on my Launch website, don't go to the Google and type in launch.com. I don't get the credit that way, and they can't move your order once you've placed it. So I only get the credit, which is really important, because without getting those small credits here and there, I wouldn't be able to do this. Have to go out and get a corporate job probably. So make sure to message me if you aren't sure if you're using my code. But look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Which I always have all of my codes always saved on my blog, on my website, which is RheaHope.com. Go to RheaHope.com and you could click Shop Hair, and that's my hair website. You could do Shop Makeup, and that's my makeup website. You can go to Codes and Partnerships on my website, and that's all my discount codes I have with anybody. So if you're ever on a website and you're like, I wonder if Rhea has a code, go to my website, RheaHope.com, and click Codes and Partnerships. Oh no, you missed my makeup. You can always watch it on the replay. It's okay. All right, so here we're just going to have the base of the curls. Yes, absolutely. And I couldn't do that without you guys. So I just want to say a huge thank you for all of your orders and your support for my business and allowing me to do this super fun job of being able to help you guys feel and look beautiful and share what I've learned. Do you get heat from the curl on the outside of the wand too? You do not. So the little air vents that are right here they're air. So the only heat is coming from the plates. What those little vents do is it actually is cooling the curl as it comes out. So that's what helps it to curl so easily. Like, you know when you're curling your hair and you go like this, you like hold it up so it like stays that curl. That's kind of essentially what those little vents do. So we're gonna twist, twist, twist. My lip colors are lip liner in Polite, lipstick in Well To Do, and lip gloss in Lonesome. But if you guys need any hair recommendations, you can always message me here on Facebook or comment below, and I can help you pick out what products or tools are right for you. If you're not sure with your hair length or hair type or whatever, just message me or comment below and I will let you know. But Lange also has some really easy like bundles on their website, and they have it sectioned off really nice. So they have it like second day hair, they have style and hold, they have color preserving, you know, so they make it really easy on their website. But always make sure that you're shopping on my link, which right here in the comments, and then also in the description and on my blog. And then you could use the code FESTIVE to save 60% off hair care and 30% off tools. So best deal that they're gonna have this year, so definitely don't wait. These tools make for the best gifts as well. So if you have been thinking about what to get your daughter, your mom, anybody in your life that has hair, hot tools are the best. Okay. So now I'm going to turn this off. I might turn it back on here in a second, but I didn't do the back of my head, and there's a reason. Because I'm going to take some bobby pins. I used to do this all the time when I was growing out my hair. So I'm just going to fluff it forward, and then I'm going to take my hands and tuck in my shirt so I don't show my belly, and grab the back of my hair like that. Can you see that? And then I'm going to twist. And then I'm going to take some bobby pins. Like I said, this is what I used to do when I was growing out my hair, because the back would get longer than the sides would, and I was trying to grow out the front. But right now, my length of my hair right now is driving me crazy. Don't like it. I need to cut it. Plus, this is going to give the illusion that you have a whole different haircut, because it like keeps up all this back part. Thank you. My eyes are the Holiday Special palettes, which are Humble and Sociable, and then the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent. Okay. And as my girlfriend Jen always says, I have no idea what the back of my hair looks like because it's none of my business. Because I never see it, but that's what it looks like. But it's so nice because it's off your neck, but you still look like you have your hair down. And you could pull more out if you want. You can kind of like play around with it. Or you could pin more up, kind of play around with it. But that is all, my friends. Thanks for getting ready with me today. Let me know if you guys need any help picking out your makeup, your hair products, your hair tools, your skincare. We talked about it all today. So make sure you're shopping on my websites, which are down here. Again, my unique website to buy makeup and skincare is right there in the comments. And then my hair link to buy hair products and hair tools is right there. So let me know if you guys need any help. I'll see you guys over on Instagram for the rest of the day. And then if you want more of a house tour of the new house, make sure you watch my Instagram stories. We'll be over there in a little bit. And I'll show you guys the updates on the construction going on. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Bye.